Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Grille 15. It's the German tier tank destroyer, and it's located on the north spawn of Ensk under the command of Deejaynick of Red Unicorns. Now this is the top tier game, 357, and basically the Grille 15 is a Panther chassis with a huge gun on it, 15cm Pack L63. It's got an insane muzzle velocity of this gun, and it can do 750 alpha damage if it penetrates, and it's got penetration of 279 hit points. It's basically a glass cannon. You don't want to get hit on the chassis of this thing, but you can do a huge amount of damage to the enemy if you can hit him. Unfortunately, whilst you're moving, you've got a terrible bloom. But if you can dial it in, wow, look at that, 783, that's a high roll, massive damage on the conways. He's down, he's knocked half his hit points off in one shot. That's what this thing does. It's a tank destroyer par excellence. Going for the T110E4. Oh no, it went low. It went low, and that the ISU 152 is in the way. Now the problem is that although it's got very quick aim time, when you're on the move you can't shoot really because the bloom is just too big. But it's got a fantastic capability to do huge amounts of damage to the enemy very, very quickly. He fires around in where the T110E4 was last seen, but nope, we didn't get any hits there. Reload time 15.19 seconds, but you'd expect that. It's a 15cm gun. It's huge. Now, they put the order in for this particular gun in 1942, or this particular vehicle, but they never actually put them into production. They were going to, in fact, they were designing several tank destroyers at the same time, based on the Panther chassis. There's the Conway. Oh, and that takes him out of the game. 717 hit points. That's all he had left, and he's gone. First kill. So they were going to design this tank destroyer, but unfortunately, like with many other projects during the war years of 1942 and 1943, they were unable to actually manufacture the vehicles because the tanks were needed. Oh, fires a round at the AMX 1319 and gets 773. That's a high roll, but he doesn't kill it with one shot. Instead now, going for the T-54 lightweight. He's very reluctant to come around that corner. He knows there's a big gun around that corner shooting at something because he saw his teammate lose a huge number of hit points very quickly. They are capping, and that lightweight is trying to run interference. No, unfortunately it was the other side of the railway line. Other side of those buildings, so we couldn't hit him, but we are reloading and moving towards the cap area. He's already got 2.2k of damage already in this battle. It looks like the enemy have gone back down the railway lines. They're 5 tanks to 1 at the moment, so... Oh, here's the lightweight. Oh, got him on the move, amazing! But he didn't kill him outright, but a teammate did. It was actually the Scorpion G who managed to kill, but the Charioteer does put a round in for 324. I'm going to say this is a bit of a glass cannon. If it gets any hits at all, they're likely to go straight through the chassis. No armour so to speak at all. Just a very, very big gun that's very powerful. Took another big round, but gets a big round into the Charioteer, which is a high roll. And he tries to ram kill him. Yes, he does! He ram kills the Charioteer. Now, as you know, the Charioteer is basically a big gun on a Cromwell chassis. Oh, that's the enemy Arty, but we know where he is now. He's actually directly south of us. And we're after him. One shot from this gun and he'll be out the game. There he is, he's running. He's not going to get away. That's it, one shot. He's gone. That's the third kill. Now, can he take out some of these remaining enemies? There's only 4 of them left. He should be able to get some of them. Doesn't really want to cap. They'll announce his position, but he can get shots into these. And the IS-3 first, and he's gone. So that's his 4th kill. He's got the High Calibre, I think. Now, he's going into the cap, but he's going to go after that T110E4, I think. Can he get a shot into him? There he is. And... oh, 787. Just makes certain of his High Calibre. He's now up to 5.4k damage. He's side to side scrape. That's not a good move with this particular vehicle. But going for the shot, and... yes! Gets the kill. 5 kills, ends the game. Wins it for his team. What a lot of damage. What a fun vehicle. And here's the end result. It's a first-class tanker for Deejaynick in the Grille 15. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to him during the battle. That would be the Charioteer, and I don't know who else. Oh, of course, it was the Arty, wasn't it? The GWE-100. And he got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5. A 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And the High Calibre for getting the highest damage in the battle overall. Now, the Grille 15 is the vehicle that actually replaced the Waffenträger Alpha Panzer Alpha E100, which I think a lot of people missed when it was taken away, because they liked the playstyle of that huge crushing machine. But certainly the Grille 15 is a very effective tank destroyer, as Deejaynick proved. So let's have a look at team scores, see how you get on. Well, highest damage, 5,717 hit points of damage, much more than his teammates. Managed the 50-ton managed 3,924, the E50 3,456. Best the enemy could do was their T110E4, who managed 3,072 altogether just before he was taken out at the end of the game, and that was game-winning shot. When it came to kills, obviously it was the Grille 15 and the 50 TP who did the best. They managed to get between them 9 kills. Deejaynick managed 5, 50 Ton managed 4. Then we had the Scorpion who managed to get 3 kills, but he actually did get killed during the battle. When it came to base XP though, it was the 50 TP who managed to get the better. He got 1,089, whereas Deejaynick only managed to get 930 in the Grille. When we're looking at the best of the enemy team, it's the AMX-50-100. He managed to get 354 during that battle. If we look at detail report, we can see that he fired only 12 shots during the battle. He got 9 direct hits, 9 penetrations. Shows the penetrating power of that gun. It really is absolute monster. The shell comes out with a huge velocity, which you sort of expect, really, considering it's got 63 barrels or calibers long on the barrel. So it's a huge barrel with huge overpressures to reach the shell velocity that you actually get. 5,717 hit points of damage, of which 1,500 were at more than 300 meters. He did receive 2 hits during the battle. Both of them were penetrations. Again, that shows that there's virtually no armor on this vehicle whatsoever. Anything that touches it really is going to go straight through. So you want to avoid ever coming into contact with the enemy and just shoot from a sniper's position from a long way away. He received 1 hit as a result of splash damage, and that was from the GWE-100. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and he managed to get 13 capture points while he was sitting in the cap right at the end of the game. On a premium account, he earned 61,361 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply, he actually had 30,719 credits to take away. So it is a good money earner, even though it's not a premium vehicle. That's pretty good. He received 1,395 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, took away 2,790 experience points altogether. So, really good vehicle, but of course, again, you have to grind your way up the Waffenträger line on the German tech tree in order to get to the Grille 15. I think a lot of people still miss the Waffenträger Alpha E100, and it would be nice if Wargaming brought that back as either a reward vehicle or maybe as a special vehicle for those who achieve some excellence in some of their missions. Yeah, maybe that would be quite nice. Yeah, But even so, the Grille 15, fantastic vehicle if you can play it well enough. And in fact, it was pretty amazing that Deejaynick managed to get hits even while he was on the move, because with that reticule bloom, it's virtually impossible to do that with this vehicle. You really need to be stationary in order to get good hits, but he did get good hits even while he was on the move. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.